I'm selling hair. I have nothing in stock. I had no hair at all, but I was selling hair, okay? Hey lovelies, this is your girl Tessa and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to press the subscribe button, and if you've been here before, thank you for always watching my videos. Okay, so I have decided that every single video, we're not going to waste time, okay? So today's video is basically a story about how I started my hair business. First of all, we are going to put a disclaimer to this. Guys, this is based on my experience, not on anyone else's experience. It did work for me, and I'm sharing it in the hope that maybe if you try it, it could work for you. And also, I don't really sell hair that much anymore. I mean, I do have a store back home, but it's mainly for clothes, but we do have a section for the hair. I used to sell only hair before, so I'm gonna tell you guys how I started selling hair with absolutely zero money. Like, I had no money at all. First of all, the reason why I started selling hair was because I was in university, and you know, like the hype in university, everybody started having this whole Brazilian hair, Peruvian hair and everything like that, and I wanted to buy some. So I went online and I started checking for the prices, and that was back in the day in like 2014, beginning of 2014. And I did look up the prices, and you know, like it was still very new, so the prices were still quite high. Like, people were selling their hair for yeah, a good amount of money. And I thought to myself, no, you know, like I used to do tutoring, so I was like, I can't do a month of tutoring only to buy 3 bundles of hair and a closure. That's not gonna work, okay? So I was like, okay, fine, I will save up for it. But then one day I just woke up and I thought to myself, okay, the people who are selling it, where are they buying it, right? So that's when I started doing my research and trying to find a supplier and things like that. And back in the day, and actually until now as well, the companies that do this hair thing, some of them can send samples to you for free. Like, if you ask them, like, you know what, I want to try your hair, and because I want to start selling hair, so I need to try it first. Do you guys offer a sample? If they do offer a sample, you can get like maybe 1 bundle to just see the quality of the hair and then to see if you will like it. So basically I started looking at those companies and I researched a lot, guys. The internet will be your best friend. Like, the internet will absolutely be your best friend. I researched a lot. I looked a lot on Alibaba and AliExpress. I'm sure you guys have heard of this. AliExpress is a website that deals more with like retail stuff. Like, if you're a person that wants to buy like something for your own personal use. And then Alibaba is more like the wholesale version of AliExpress, basically. So I looked mainly at Alibaba because, I mean, I was looking to buy and sell rather than just buy for myself. And when you look at it, you start to see that there, like, when you go to a certain company, there's a part that says reviews and everything. Actually, I would do an in-depth video of how to find a hair supplier, but for now, yeah, I'll just tell you Alibaba was where I went. I did my research, read my reviews, narrowed down, and then I found a couple of suppliers. Like, I narrowed down to 3 suppliers, you know, like that I could possibly work with. And then from there, I started asking for samples, right? So when you ask for samples, maybe they'll give you 1 or 2 bundles, but they'll ask you to pay for the shipping. And, you know, the shipping can range from like $20 to like $30 something. So it's not that much. So once you get your sample, you try the hair, you know, like you try to bleach it, you try to curl it, you basically do a hair test. I was like, okay, I found the supplier that I want, Now what do I do? Because I don't have money to buy any stock, okay? Like I said, the internet is going to be your best friend. I went on the internet, and I was in South Africa at that time, and most of you most probably know the website called Gumtree. Gumtree is like where you put adverts that you're selling certain stuff, right? And people will kind of respond to the adverts and stuff. I asked the supplier for some pictures. I made a price list. I put the pictures up on Gumtree, and then I said, I'm selling hair. I have nothing in stock. I had no hair at all, but I was selling hair, okay? So I put up an advert, I'm selling hair, these are the prices. And you know, because I'd already seen so many people's price lists, I kind of made a price list that was competitive, you know. So that kind of gave me an advantage. But I put a condition to the sale. I said, you have to pay 50% when you make an order, and then you have to pay the rest when you get your hair. See, I know so many people are kind of skeptical about this because they think they pay you 50%, you're gonna run away with the money, of which a lot of people are skeptical. But out of like maybe 200 people you're gonna reach, most probably you will get like 5 people that would trust you and say, okay, I'm gonna give you my 50%, and then I'm gonna wait for the hair, then you will get your 50% once I get my hair. So I did put up my advert, and the thing is, for you to be more trusted, like, because you're only starting out and you're going to try and build a reputation for yourself, for you to be trusted, you have to make sure that you give somewhat an accurate shipping time. So I basically asked my supplier, okay, you know what, if I put in an order, how long does it take to get to me? The supplier told me the estimated number of days, and I remember that time because I was in South Africa, it was like 5 to 7 days. So yeah, you tell the customer's gonna get the hair in like 7 to 10 days, just to give a buffer, just in case the hair gets stuck either at immigration or wherever it could be, okay? So for my first order, I got 3 people who wanted the hair. 2 people were actually in Cape Town, because I was in Cape Town at the moment, and the one lady, she was in Johannesburg. It was also strange, and you know, they sent me the money. They sent me the 50% deposit. The reason why I said 50% deposit was because I already knew that if I got 50%, I would be able to order the hair from the supplier and get it shipped into South Africa, and then the 50% that they were going to give me would be my profit. So the way you're gonna price your bundles also is very, very important, because you have to be able to get 50% that will cover you for actually getting the hair. They gave me the money, I ordered the hair. I even had extra to order 1 head for myself. So I ordered 3 sets for my 3 customers, and then I ordered 1 set for myself because I needed to wear the hair so that people could see me wearing it and be like, oh, where did you get that hair? You know, that kind of thing. So when the hair came, I delivered to my customers as promised. And that is how it started. So the 50% that I got from them, like the remainder of the money, was then the money that I used to buy my next batch of hair, so that I could have at least a few bundles in stock, just in case somebody wanted to buy from me. But in that time, for the first 2 to 3 months, I did continue with the pre-orders, so that I had customers that were definitely going to buy the hair. So that is how it started. I forgot to mention this. Yes, I'd always been a person that was really interested in hair. I remember my first year at university, I started learning how to do weaves and stuff like that, and I used to do weaves on myself and also on my friends. So already I was kind of interested in hair. And why I'm saying this is that it's really important for you to actually have some kind of passion towards whatever it is that you're going to pursue, because I cannot imagine, you know, selling something that you are not really that interested in, how do you even sell it if you would not be able to buy it? I mean, that's a question that you should ask yourself as well. So you have to be passionate about whatever it is that you're going to sell. You have to do the right research. When I say the right research, you have to actually put in the work. I honestly do not believe in getting what is this, spoon-fed by somebody else. I do not believe going to somebody who sells hair and going like, who's your supplier? I don't believe in it, guys. I'm so sorry to whoever believes in it, but I personally do not believe in it, because I don't think anybody has ever walked into a big supermarket and gone like, I want to start a business like yours. Where are you buying your stuff? Tell me. No one does that. But people want to do that to people who are in small businesses, and I don't understand why. Actually, this is a rant for a whole different day. I just wanted to tell you guys how it's actually possible to start a business with no money. Just do your things the right way. Be trustworthy. Do not try to con anyone out of their money, because see, I'll tell you what, if you manage to sell something to someone, and like if you tell them 3 days and then it comes in like 2 days, or in exactly 3 days, or even in a day, this person is going to be able to recommend you to the next person. But if you take a person's money and then you don't give them the item, you're going to lose more money, because this person is going to start spreading the word that you conned them, and you're not going to get any customers, because obviously you conned them. So if you take somebody's $100 as opposed to the $1,000 that you were most probably going to make by all the customers that person would have referred, it's not worth it at the end of the day. So just do honest and good business at the end of the day. So I was telling you guys about the fact that I ordered one set of hair for myself so that I could wear it. I believe in wearing what you actually sell. Doesn't it make sense? Because who else is better to advertise something that you're selling than yourself? Because I remember that time, not many people knew about this whole Peruvian hair, Brazilian hair and stuff, and people would see me in the trains and the buses and everything, and they'll be like, is that your natural hair? Because it looked so natural. And I'll be like, no, you know, like, this is not my natural hair. Actually, you know what, I sell these weaves, this is my number. That time I didn't have any business cards, so like I'll be like, this is my number, send me a message, or I'll take your number and I'll send you a message. You're gonna do yourself a big favor by advertising for yourself.